My fear was, and no one's gonna have the same fear, was the food because I'm allergic to everything. And also the language barrier.
I would be scared that I would not know the language very well.
The biggest fear would probably have to be completely new culture, so different food. Not sure if I'd like it all.
I mean, the one thing is I don't like to travel.
Definitely afraid of getting lost.
I don't know, just kind of like being in a place that you don't really know.
Yeah, if you're afraid or you don't know what to do first about study abroad, the first thing to do is come and talk to someone in our office, go to one of the information sessions that are held twice a week, and then make an appointment with an advisor who will walk you through all of the options of what you could possibly do. My name's Wendy Gilbert-Simon. I'm in the Office of International Engagement. I'm a student mobility coordinator and also in particular the NSE mobility coordinator. I definitely was afraid of things before I studied abroad in Japan because I had just had a few months of language practice and it was as different a culture as I could possibly get to. So yes.
I'm Savannah Beyer. I'm a Communications and Media Arts major at Montclair State University. I would tell someone who's afraid of studying abroad or has an interest in studying abroad to just do it because there's no reason not to. It was the best experience of my life.
I studied abroad. I did an exchange program through my university in Spain. So I was away for a semester and I almost didn't come back. My name is Samantha Helwig. I'm the study abroad coordinator in the Office of International Engagement here at Montclair State. I was a little bit afraid at first, and I think that's really natural for students before they go abroad. It's just part of the cycle of feelings and emotions that you'll have. So yes, and I think that's a totally normal thing.
At first I was afraid to study abroad because I thought that it would be expensive, but after going to a few meetings, I learned that it was actually pretty cheap.
If you're concerned about expense, again, there's lots of different options. You can look at different countries where things are less expensive. You can look at exchange programs where you're paying Montclair State tuition in any case, so the tuition is exactly the same. Again, there are lots and lots of different ways you can do study abroad.
For students who are worried about any language barriers, the schools that we're partnered with and the programs as well that we're partnered with, the classes that they're offering abroad are, for the most part, taught in English. I mean, with the exception being if you are a foreign language major and you want to improve your language skills. So I would tell them not to worry about that. And a lot of times, I mean, communication is 90% body language, so you can get by without speaking the language of the host country.
My thoughts on the food were, of course, different if, say, you're going to Italy versus some like Australia or Japan. But everyone who I've talked to who went to other places said that they always love the food. I don't think that that's something that should hold somebody back, just being afraid of what they can eat, because you can always find American food anywhere you go.
So for students that are worried about missing out on things here, I would say that home will still be here when you get back. And nowadays, your future career paths are likely to take you somewhere away from home, at least in some point during your career. So it's better if you learn now how to handle feelings of homesickness and, again, just gaining a sense of independence for yourself.
Of course I missed home. There was a few times where I was like, this is rough, I want to go, but then I just pushed through and was like, you know what, I'm here in Italy. Why should I be thinking of home when I'm only here for 5 weeks?
I used to tell students if it's a 4-week program, the 4th week you're going to get homesick. If it's an 8-week program, in the 8th week you're going to get homesick. If it's a 1-year program, in the last week you're going to get homesick. You will get homesick. It's part of the experience. It's part of growing. You have it here as well, so it's something you deal with.
Yeah, everyone should study abroad, really. There is a program, there is an option for you, and come see us and let's talk about it together, and let's send you abroad. Go out there and see the world.
I think that that's only a once-in-a-lifetime experience that a lot of people end up regretting that they didn't do, and I don't think we should live our college years regretting.
Find a way to do it. It's the most important thing you can do in your college career. Get out there and see the world.